Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel. I have a special unboxing that I'm going to share with all of you. This special box came from another member of the community, a vintage gold collector. And so this box will help me in my aim to collect more Engelhard rounds and bars. So I brought out my collection as it stands right now in the 1 ounce weight class for vintage gold. And as you can see, I have 4 bars, one of them a Johnson Matthey, the rest Engelhard, and 2 matching dated 1977 full ounce rounds. This isn't all of my vintage gold collection, but it's the 1 ounce weight class as it stands right now. Inside this box will be some items that should really help me in my collecting. So a special thank you to this particular community member who shall remain nameless for trading with me. This is just fantastic. So let's have a look. All right, so I have the box out. It came to me registered mail, which is the safest way to send a package that you don't want tampered with or lost. It stays under lock and key the entire way. I highly recommend it. Of course, it takes forever and it's expensive. So if you're going to send registered mail, better send something worthwhile with registered mail. An expensive piece or gold definitely is worthy of a large shipping charge. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this box here. Gonna cut it along the edge. You can see I also have the box face down. All right. There we go. So we can't see anybody's information. Oh, it's well packaged. All right, here's what we're looking for. Get all this out of the way. Very nice. All right, so we're back at it. And I think what we're going to do is use scissors here and go right down the side. Very, very excited. Very excited. Here we go. This is going to be great. Awesome. All right. Nice. All right, let's have a look at the bar first. I do not have one of these. Look at that beauty. Wow, this is in great shape. So here we have the Eagle bar. This was used a lot in 1986. 4 nines fine gold, 1 troy ounce, serial number. It's a pretty thick 1 ounce bar. And we have the new style Engelhard logo repeated across the reverse of the bar. So quite a cool bar. I wish allengelhard.com had bar information for gold, but that page is still under construction and has been for quite a while. So I don't have any mintage numbers to report, but wow, this is fantastic. So very, very happy to add that into my bar collection. That'll make the 5th gold vintage full ounce bar. Very, very exciting. Now these prospector rounds are incredibly difficult to source. I have a lot of trouble trying to add dates, and now we have 2 different dates here. So let's see, we're going to go for this one first. Absolutely beautiful. So you can see here, this is a gold prospector, dated 1975. Has very nice deep mirrored fields. You can see it says The American Gold Prospector on the obverse has that classic depiction of the prospector, of course. As we flip it over to its reverse, you can see it's that classic EMC. So finally, another dated gold prospector. So very, very excited for this. 1975. And I'll go ahead and put a pickup from allengelhard.com. So you can see the listing here for the 1975 gold prospector. Next, we have a 1976. So two different dates. Beautiful. What a great round. Check out those fields, just very, very nice. The American Gold Prospector, 1976. Same classic gold reverse, Engelhard 24 karat, the big E with MC. Just beautiful. I'm a little bit this is the first time I'm seeing these, so if a little bit of lack of words, just very happy to have this trade, this opportunity to add a few more dates. These gold Engelhards are not easy to come by, and these three pieces are just in phenomenal shape. You know, it was from a collector, because you wouldn't have rounds like this in that great a shape unless they were really loved. So very appreciative of that deal, the trade deal, and I'll be sending my portion of the trade out right after I complete this video. So let's have a look and see what the collection looks like with these three new gold pieces added into the entire collection. All right, my friends, so here we have it. The collection as it is now, it's grown quite nicely thanks to that wonderful trade from a community member here. I would not have what I have for a collection without this wonderful community here on YouTube willing to trade. It's just been a real blessing. So here we have 4 Engelhard rounds, 2 of them the same date, of course. And in my excitement, I did forget to list to show you a posting of the allengelhard.com listing for the 1976 round. So let's have a look at the 1976 gold prospector on AE. So you can see that along with the mintage. And of course, here's the 1977. I've shown this pick before, but here we are with the listing of the 1977s. I think this is the most common of the gold rounds. At least I seem to find them quite readily, but not the other dates. So again, just really thrilled to have the 75 and the 76 to add in. And of course, the bar portion of the collection has grown to 5 total, with 4 of them being Engelhards. I did notice that the Eagle and the Big E off to the left-hand side there both have the same diameter. So they're smaller bars in diameter, but thicker. So pretty interesting. And then you can see the other bars in the table have that more classic silver bar look to them and fit in the capsule about the same way. So there you have it, my friends. Have a pretty cool vintage gold collection growing here. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. And as always, thank you so much for watching.